The Power of Striving. Philosophers' Surprising Secrets. Dear viewer, let's take a philosophical odyssey from Sisyphus to Superman and find out why you should keep pushing that damn boulder up a hill. Life, that grand cosmic carnival of chaos and wonder, dangles before us a tantalizing array of prizes, including success, wisdom, love, meaning, which are all suspended just out of reach like some celestial piñata that swings mockingly every time we take a whack at it. Yet we keep swinging, keep striving, keep chasing those elusive snacks of fulfillment. Why? Because buried deep in the marrow of human existence lies an unshakable truth. Striving isn't just what we do, it's who we are. It's the evolutionary engine that propelled us from caves to condos, the alchemical fire that transforms base metal into gold, and the defiant middle finger we collectively wave at the universe's cosmic indifference. From the sweat-drenched labours of Sisyphus pushing a boulder up a hill to Nietzsche's gloriously mustachioed proclamations of self-overcoming, philosophy has wrestled with this sweaty, glorious mess we call human striving. So grab your protein smoothie and let's pump some intellectual iron, getting a dopamine hit along the way, as we explore why that struggle isn't just real, it's revelatory. Warning, this video may contain traces of pretentious vocabulary, meandering metaphors, intentional alliteration and a sleep-inducing monotone narration. You're welcome. Part 1. Sisyphus and the Art of the Cosmic Shrug. Our story begins with poor Sisyphus, the ancient Greek poster child for futile effort, condemned by the gods to push a boulder up a hill only to watch it tumble down for eternity. He might appear to be the universe's cruelest joke. But enter Albert Camus, the existentialist philosopher with a cigarette permanently affixed to his lips and a penchant for uncomfortable truths. In his essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus saw something extraordinary in this endless toil. He saw a grinning madman who finds meaning in the meaningless. Camus argued that life, much like Sisyphus's punishment, is fundamentally absurd. There's no divine scorekeeper, no cosmic meaning pre-packaged for our convenience, and yet here's the kicker, we keep pushing our boulders anyway. Why? Because the act of striving itself becomes the victory. Sisyphus, Camus declares, must be imagined happy, not because he's delusional, but because he's claimed ownership of his struggle. The climb isn't a prelude to some grand reward, it is the reward. This is philosophy's first great insight into the power of striving. The struggle isn't the obstacle to happiness, it's the very substance of it. An artist who creates art without focusing on selling or showcasing their work. A person who runs marathons not to win or achieve a personal best, but simply for the sake of running. A traveller who embarks on a long, challenging journey without a specific destination or deadline. They're all modern Sisyphuses. And in their endless pushing, grinding and striving, they find something more valuable than completion, purpose. Part 2. Nietzsche's gym bro philosophy. Lift heavy, become God. If Sisyphus is striving's tragic poet, then Friedrich Nietzsche is its jacked personal trainer, screaming motivational obscenities while spotting your existential bench press. With his gloriously unkempt moustache and ideas that hit harder than Superman, Nietzsche preached the gospel of the Übermensch, overman, the self-made titan who bends reality to his will through sheer force of striving. His concept of the will to power suggests that all life is fundamentally driven by an insatiable hunger to grow, dominate and transcend. A seedling cracks concrete to reach the sun. A lioness hunts to rule her territory, and humans, we strive for knowledge, beauty, status, legacy, and a whole messy buffet of human aspiration. Nietzsche's philosophy is essentially one long, beautifully written gym pep talk.
What doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
Isn't just a bumper sticker, it's a battle cry. But here's Nietzsche's brutal and brutally honest twist. He wasn't selling happiness, he was selling greatness. Striving means embracing suffering like an old friend, welcoming failure as your strictest teacher, and treating existential crises as mental muscle tears, which are painful in the moment but necessary for growth. As he put it with typical Germanic bluntness,
"You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star."
Translation: no struggle, no sparkle. Part 3. Stoicism. Striving like your toga depends on it. Now let's cool our jets a bit, dear viewer, in relation to the Stoics, who are ancient philosophy's serene place akin to that one unflappable friend who remains calm during a zombie apocalypse. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king who journaled his way through wars and plagues, and Epictetus, the former slave who turned hardship into wisdom, approached striving with the steady patience of a sculptor carving a T-Rex out of marble. The Stoic secret: distinguishing between what we can control, our effort, our attitude, and what we can't, outcomes, other people's opinions. The Stoic version of striving wasn't about conquering the world, but about conquering ourselves. If you strive with virtue and reason, they argued, even failure becomes its own strange success. Imagine a Stoic in a modern job interview.
Didn't get the position? No matter. I controlled my preparation, my integrity, my effort. The hiring committee's decision belongs to the universe.
This is striving stripped of desperation. It is a calm, relentless forward motion, like a glacier carving a valley. It's not about guaranteed results, but about guaranteed effort and character. Part 4. Taoism and the art of not trying so damn hard. But what if, plot twist, striving too hard is the problem? Enter Lao Tzu and the Taoists, who whispered a counterintuitive truth. Sometimes the best way to win is to stop trying so damn hard. Their concept of Wu Wei, effortless action, suggests that forcing things creates resistance. Like trying to make a cat cuddle when it's not in the mood, or trying to push a rope which only bunches up in response. Wu Wei isn't about laziness, it's about alignment. Like a surfer riding a wave rather than fighting the water, or a gardener trusting seeds to sprout in their own time. Ever notice how inspiration strikes in the shower, not while screaming at a blank piece of paper? That's Wu Wei in action. The Taoists remind us that striving works best when it harmonizes with nature's rhythms rather than raging against them. Part 5. Hegel's striving tango. Thesis, antithesis, boogie woogie. Now let's cha-cha with Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, who thought of striving as history's choreographer. His dialectical process, thesis meets antithesis, they fight, then make up as synthesis, suggests that progress isn't linear. It's a messy, contentious dance where every step forward comes from creative friction. Hegel's version of striving is collective rather than individual. The human story is one long, awkward group project where we argue our way to better ideas. It's messy, frustrating, and occasionally glorious. It's like watching democracy in action or a family group text deciding where to eat. Hegel reminds us that striving often works best as a contact sport. Part 6. Striving in the modern world. The focus of striving in the modern world plays out across boardrooms, classrooms, and personal journals alike. We find ourselves asking, should we rest content in what we have or reach, pushing beyond comfort towards something more? The paradox of striving is that it is both exhausting and exhilarating, both maddening and miraculous. In the world of sports, athletes embody the power of striving, as they push their bodies to the limit, striving for excellence. Like a sprinter bursting off the blocks, they tap into their inner reserves of strength, speed, and agility, driven by an unyielding desire to go faster. This striving is not just about winning, it's about the pursuit of excellence, the thrill of competition, and the camaraderie of shared endeavour. Today's world thrives on ambition. Every advertisement, every motivational speech, and every best-selling book trumpets the virtue of chasing one's dreams. We are urged to hustle, to aspire, to never settle, and yet, buried beneath the glitter of progress lurks an age-old anxiety. Will it ever be enough? Is striving a symphony, or is it a scream into the void? Beyond the realm of individual achievement, the power of striving has far-reaching implications for personal growth and development. When we strive to learn, to improve, and to overcome our limitations, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. To harness the power of striving effectively, we must cultivate a mindset that balances ambition with acceptance, drive with detachment, and passion with perspective. Like a skilled wizard expertly juggling multiple balls, we must navigate the complexities of life, prioritizing our goals, managing our expectations, and embracing the uncertainty that lies at the heart of human existence. Part 7. The Grand Paradox, to strive or not to strive. So here we stand at philosophy's ultimate crossroad. Is striving life's great purpose or its great trap? The answer, like most profound truths, is a resounding yes. Striving gives life meaning, Camus, builds strength, Nietzsche, cultivates wisdom, Stoics, and flows naturally, Taoists. But unchecked striving becomes a hamster wheel of dissatisfaction, always chasing, never arriving. The sweet spot, what we might call conscious striving, is pursuing goals with both passion and perspective, like an artist who loves the process as much as the product. Part 8. Your boulder awaits, now push with style. So, here's your philosophical takeaway, dear striver. The universe didn't give you a boulder to crush you. It gave you a boulder to sculpt you. And striving is not just a philosophical concept, as it's a lived experience. So, whether you're a Sisyphus finding joy in the push, a Nietzschean warrior forging your destiny, a Stoic mastering your mind, or a Taoist riding the current, your striving is what makes you gloriously, messily human. Now, go forth and push your damn boulder. Push it with purpose, push it with style. And when it rolls back down, as it inevitably will, take a breath, share a laugh with the cosmos, and start pushing again. Because in the end, the mountain isn't something you conquer. It's what reveals who you are to yourself.